What are the questions you must ask before you say yes to a new project, a new role, or a new assignment? Sometimes in our careers, we may be presented with varying tasks or projects, including projects that may not be part of our daily designated job function. And so oftentimes we may feel the need to say yes to it all. That is the wrong approach, okay? Hear me out. Yes, being a team player is important, but you also have a responsibility to your own personal leadership as it relates to you as a person, your well-being, for your brand, and for your career. What is that career that you want for yourself? And so what I recommend instead is that you be strategic with what you say yes to. And so before you say yes, here are some questions that I want you to ask yourself and to ponder on, as well as ask the question of the relative persons to find the answer where you may need more information before you decide, before you make a decision. So here they are. Question number 1. Do you believe you can do it? This question is for you. This is not a question of whether you are 100% qualified, and we will talk about that in a little bit. Instead, this question speaks to, do you believe in you? What is your mindset posture? If you lack the belief in you, you need to do the inner work to strengthen your belief muscles and own that inner narrative. What worked for me in this area was leaning into my faith, number 1, and connecting with a therapist to help me to navigate the inner story that I was telling myself. And that worked tremendously well for me to turn my beliefs around. It took a lot of work and a lot of intention. Question number 2, how does the project, assignment, etc. align with your aspirations? What is the big audacious vision that you have for your career and life, and how does this project or role align? Will taking on this project, extra task, or new role give you the visibility that you need to the stakeholders that matter? Will it allow you to have the work-life harmony that you desire so that you can fulfill the commitments that you have to yourself, to your family, and to your career? These are important questions to ask yourself and to authentically and honestly answer before you move forward. Question number 3, how does it align with your strengths, right? And your skill sets? How does this position or role align with your current strengths and skill sets? I alluded to this before in terms of, are you qualified? Oftentimes as women, we think we must be 100% qualified before we can take on a new project or role. For me, and I was not always this way, my current rule of thumb is I need to be at a minimum 60% to 70% qualified for the role or project where I can leverage my current skill sets, but also have room to stretch and to grow. Anything less than 60%, I may be playing in an area that does not align with my strengths, and that will ultimately lead to frustration, burnout, and create a disempowering personal brand. So ask yourself, will I be able to leverage my strengths and current skill sets and have room to grow? Will this role or this position or this assignment, will it allow you to stretch and expand your skills? Question number 4, will it allow visibility to the right stakeholders? Whether that is the leaders within your organization or maybe a specific set of customers that you are interested in serving. Will this project, role, or task allow the visibility that you need to expand and propel your brand and ultimately your career? And last but not least, question number 5, what happens if I don't say yes? Are you good with that answer? Are you happy with that? You have to be content with the decision that you make. So will you be happy if you say yes? Will you be happy if you say no? Hopefully, this is helpful. This is a helpful guide for you as you navigate the decision-making process when it comes to deciding next steps for your career. Whether it is taking on a new task, a new project, or a new role. I welcome you to join me on my website, www.georgiawolfe-samuels.com, for more resources, including my free 5-step foundational guide to create impact and advance in your career.